Why do you keep saying that?
There was a Gordon Ramsay show,
Mm-hmm.
and they were trying to fix a restaurant, and
Mm-hmm.
the boss was a real dud. She
Mm-hmm.
didn't know how to do anything. And finally, he goes, "Listen, um,
Hey, there we are.
you got to take responsibility. This is your business." So, as the restaurant was on fire,
Mm-hmm.
she overheard one of the waiters saying that somebody didn't have their salmon. So she just stood there by the chef going, "Where's their salmon? The
Well, the place is on
salmon."
fire.
Yeah,
Okay.
they didn't get their salmon. So she got in there and just, did that thing just fall down?
A little. Still
What's
fine.
the matter with this son of a piece?
Let's chit chat for a little bit.
Okay, I hate this thing.
Okay.
I hate it every week.
Nobody's here yet because we're a minute early. We're so screwed.
Chit-chatting. Doesn't matter. Nobody likes this show, so
Mm-hmm.
nobody's gonna be here.
So, in retrospect, when I was doing my unit plan, I should have planned a 5-day lesson and not a 10-day lesson.
Why?
Because 10 is a lot of days.
You get extra credit?
No.
I'm telling you right now, that thing keeps falling.
Just, I chose to do an essay, and you can't do an essay in 5 days. You gotta do it in 10.
Hey, essay.
I should have picked something simple. You're so lame.
There, that was more exciting than anything we've ever done.
And we can't see 90% of our faces.
It's okay, it'll fall down, then you can.
Perfect.
So,
You like stuff?
you ever do stuff?
Not really.
Tell me about your favorite sports team. Look at that thing's falling again.
I'm not a big fan of sports. I watched that boxing thing. We've already talked about it on the show too much.
Really?
Yeah, we've done it at least 2 different shows. We've talked about it. So, I'm going to lay off.
You know what the shame is?
What?
We shouldn't be talking about Redbox again. Have you watched any of your Redbox movies?
No, I haven't. I haven't had time.
Neither have I.
I've been busy doing nothing and being sick.
In fact, I took all of them out of those Redbox things and put it in the ancillary folder, and I forgot Puss in the Boots.
You know what Sea Dog did, actually? I forgot about this. Took all the red boxes out, got one of those CD folders, and then put them all in there. How do you like them apples?
That's what I did with hers. I used her CD thing.
But I wasn't planning on doing that. She just did it.
We're falling again.
It's pretty cool. You'll be fine.
No matter what I do, that thing falls.
Oh, we got Beat After Beat.
Hey, Beat, how you doing?
Hey, we finally got someone here. Boop, 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 boop. He keeps messing with the camera.
Well, I don't understand why it's not locked.
He keeps messing with the camera. It's just us here. We have 2 different streaming things on us right now because he's got to watch himself on the big TV.
See.
He's got to see himself on the big TV.
You know, I never look up there.
I do a lot.
Oh, so you're the problem.
Yeah. We shouldn't even have it out there. And also, those lights are right in my face.
Well, we weren't getting enough light.
I'm not getting enough light.
What I should do is put like a bounce somewhere.
You didn't put our laser on.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't have the laser on yesterday either. Bro. No wonder nobody showed up.
Yeah. There we go.
There. So if we're boring, at least you can stare at the laser.
Busy talking to all my new subs.
All right. Ooh. What number are you at?
Better than you.
Everybody's better than me. In fact, I lost some.
751 subs.
Holy
How many do we have?
150.
Ooh.
We're losers.
That's gotta hurt.
And we're going to lose even more when we switch over to PSB.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like we're already losing our main fans.
I just hopefully can get this movie thing going on Friday nights.
Well, Friday's not a good day for me.
Well, Friday's where it's happening.
I might as well have been dead Friday. So I laid in bed 90% of the day. I got up to give people rides to work and then went back to bed.
Why do you do that?
Because I'm a nice guy and it's up the street. It's like a 2-minute drive.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay. Peter said, wow, amazing. It's not. Our subs.
Yeah, I know. We need a raid. Come on, let's do a raid.
Beat after beat, getting a lot of support. Well, like I said, we mentioned that we might be moving to Pet Shop Boys. And some of our...
Well, and we've also got to face the fact that Beat just does a better show.
Yeah, Well, Beat puts more time and energy into it, and we don't.
He does.
You play with the
24/7.
camera for 20 minutes.
I don't understand why sometimes I have that thing locked in, and then other times it's just like, it's going to be a bastard the whole time.
People know that they don't show up right away because they know you're going to be playing with the camera for
And
the
you
first
know,
20 minutes.
I still refuse to switch out that tripod because I like that it's all built into one. It's got the lights on it.
Find
and
something
the
that's all built into
tripod,
one that doesn't suck.
and then that I don't have to pay for.
Yeah. Go to Vine.
I have my eye open all the time.
Cyber Monday's tomorrow. It's going to be your big chance. Okay.
You can't ever beat free.
Yeah, let's write about that. Well, maybe you should not complain then.
I know, it's just so aggravating. I can't. There's about 8 different adjustments on that thing, and I can't. I lock them all down, and it's still.
I'm going to watch the show again. Maybe I'll get Sea-Dog on it.
All right, well, let's talk about it then.
Yeah, sorry.
By the way, you were talking about Megan and all that, and you couldn't watch it. You know it's on Vudu. I have that in my slot.
I could have sworn, I went on Vudu and searched it and it said you had to pay for it.
I might even have an extra Megan because I'm an idiot.
Well, I have a copy of Megan now, so I don't care.
4K?
No, it's Blu-ray. Not everything has to be 4K. I could watch it on DVD and be fine. I could watch
Actually,
it on,
I could too. Really.
I could watch it on a laser disc or a VHS and be fine.
What the hell happened to that show?
Would you fix my VHS?
Would you tell me you have it? What's it doing, by the way?
It's eating tapes and destroying them.
Okay. You probably just need a little oil in there.
I wish I had 2 of those laser lights. Well, go ahead, Beat.
Oh, there's laser lights? Yeah.
There's laser lights.
You know, we didn't even get that.
This is the only thing we got going on.
Some dude had it and goes, I don't want it. And I said, you know what? I think I could use that.
Yeah, and then you did.
So I don't even know where that person got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got me, sorry, back on that previous topic, you got me a copy of Lilo and Stitch. And I finally got it all ready and set up because I never seen it before.
You sure it wasn't the tape? What's the problem?
No, because it did it to another tape of mine. Yeah, it also killed Roger Rabbit, in case you're wondering. 2 movies I hadn't seen in a long time and or haven't seen.
I knew he was framed. I didn't know he was killed.
I put it in. It wouldn't play for whatever reason, but it was making noise. I take it out and it was torn.
Ugh.
Yeah. I got a lot of VHS tapes I can't watch.
Hmm.
Snow Wednesday, 2 inches.
Are you kidding?
28 here in Michigan.
Wow. Right now it's 28?
I heard Michigan's cold. I heard there's snowy peeps.
Because we had, overnight, we were getting down into the low 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And then last night, I don't think we hit freezing.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's downright warm out there.
Yeah, he says Snow Wednesday. It's not warm out there. You're high.
So when you hit snow over there, are you stuck in the house? Or you got that big truck?
Well, 2 inches of snow.
2 inches is pretty good.
Yeah, what would you do? I think you could still leave.
It depends. If I had 4-wheel drive, I would just go.
Daytime high, 28.
Wow.
The high is 28.
I wouldn't care for the snow and getting in my way, but boy, am I so happy we're getting down into the cold bits. Now, you know, after Christmas, it usually hits 0 or 1. That's a little too cold.
A little too cold for me. 2 inches is nothing. See?
20s, I love.
I like to be in the 30s or the 40s.
What does that say? How many inches? Give me 5 to 6 inches?
6 to 8.
See, I can't read.
Well,
I can't see it.
why do you're gonna give me 2 seconds to look down at the screen? Plus, we're in the middle of a conversation. I gotta work it in. I don't respond to everybody right away. Sometimes I gotta wait for you to stop yapping.
Well, I know. The last place we were in, you get 2 inches and everybody was crashing into trees.
Yeah.
And you'd get 6 or 8, you just wouldn't leave the house.
We didn't for a while. There was like 4...
I remember that one we were snowed in.
Yeah, there were like 4 days we couldn't do anything.
Yeah. We finally just had to dig our way out.
There was one day that was like, if you can get us out, we can go to Round Table. So I sat out there with the bucket and like a shovel.
Well, everybody brought you a bucket.
Yeah, it started happening eventually. At first it was just me, and then people started feeling bad for me.
Well, I finally wised up and decided to get a bunch of salt.
Yeah. My arthritis is killing me because of the cold.
That's what we heard. And I was telling Miss
Miss
Carpenter that the same thing happens to me. when it gets that cold like that, my whole
Yeah, and
body
my
starts
knee
aching.
surgery and my asthma, it's all real bad.
You know, I do have arthritis. That knee surgery that I had, they said, "Hey, you got a lot of arthritis in there."
Mm-hmm.
But it's the fingers and it's a real drag, and I don't even have a severe case of it.
No, I've got a CPAP machine, and
I couldn't imagine if you had it bad and it was cold.
I've got bone
I think that's why everybody
spurs.
moves to the hot climate. You'd love it here.
It's too hot.
You say it's too hot, but I'm already getting sort of used to it.
I'm
Like this
not.
summer, I had no problem this summer.
Oh, screw you. It was 1,000 degrees. Every time I left the house, I was covered in sweat.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I go into the garage.
So you know what I did?
Get in my car.
I didn't leave the house.
Turn on the air conditioner and don't get it. I just go through the drive-through.
And if you remember right, we had to get that AC in my room because my room absorbs whatever's going on.
What's going on with
outside.
that, by the way?
It's cold right now.
But I mean, is it full of water?
I think.
We need to empty that thing out and put it away.
Yeah.
That thing was a bad purchase.
Well, no, it's great when it's hot.
Yeah, but walking it over and pouring it out every day, that's garbage.
It's not every day. I hate the heating pad fired up. I have the heating pad fired up. I have chronic pain all over my body.
So, yeah, I don't have it that bad. And I'm not looking forward to it if it gets worse.
See, my joke was I was just naming all the things you have and saying I have it worse.
Mm-hmm. Well, I believe he does have it worse, though.
Oh, I know.
And so then the flip side of that is we turn on the fireplace, which is gas, and then that fries our skin. Mm-hmm. And then I'm sitting here scratching and I have bloody legs.
I'm just hot because I just cleaned the dogs.
Yeah.
So I had my own thing going on.
I heard somewhere they were eating the dogs and eating the cats.
Yeah. I heard a song about
cats.
that.
Eat the cats.
We heard the same song.
Did you watch the video where he's going like this?
Yes.
And then the duck is doing the moonwalk and stuff.
It's a good song.
Well, it's a funny video.
Yeah.
That dance he does is terrible.
The show must go on. You're right, beat after beat.
Yeah, the show does go on. Vinyl was on fire today. Boz had like 3 or 4 videos. He did a tour of his record collection, and guess what? His collection is about 5 times the size of my anything.
Well, yeah, because you kind of just started.
20 years ago? I'm not talking about vinyl. I'm talking about everything. Everything up there. Every piece of physical media is what I say. He blows me out of the water. He even has like a whole turntable collection.
Well, you're never going to be as good as the best.
And then he had...
Just enjoy what you got.
He had this machine that does CDs, and it was 1, 2, 3. And you put 1 CD, 2 CD, 3 CDs, and they all spin.
No.
No? Okay.
You got custom shelves. Yeah. Be happy with your custom shelves. You're not getting that.
I'm happy. I'm just saying that guy has got some collection. That's my point.
You mentioned that Turner, and I know it's on your brain. You're like, I gotta get that Turner.
It's not a who's got the biggest dick contest. I celebrate all physical media and point out when somebody's got
He is a good vinyl junkie.
I'm not jealous. I'm just lifting it up and saying, wow.
Yeah.
People should watch that vinyl channel.
Anytime you mention something cool, I know it's on your radar now.
Well, I enjoy it.
It's on your radar.
I enjoy his
setup.
And also his knowledge of vinyl, because I'm just like a baby with vinyl. In fact, I wouldn't even have that big a vinyl collection if I hadn't got that Soundburger.
Yeah.
She's the one that's really into it.
Well, yeah, you've had that record player out there.
You know what? Do you know the story of that record player?
No.
I rescued that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it on Facebook Marketplace, and I saw it was all dilapidated.
Mm-hmm.
So I went over there and snagged it for a near free price.
Mm-hmm.
I sat there, I cleaned the shit out of that thing, and got it back. I had to fix the, remember it used to play the records too fast? I had to fix that. I put in a new needle.
Mm-hmm.
Got the equalizer all set up. I still haven't figured out how to fix those tapes, but nobody uses tapes inside the house. So I'm like,
I don't.
And that CD player, you have to put a knife in it to get the door open.
I just do records.
Right.
All I have is a record player, and I got mine last Christmas. So I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary of collecting vinyl.
That's nice.
How do you like them apples?
What I like about the Soundburgers, I was doing, I was making lunch the other day. I could bring the Soundburger in the kitchen, play it right there.
Just party.
That's fun.
It's a party room for sure. He's talking about the vinyl channel.
Yeah, Vinyl Channel does a good job.
Can we get into the show?
I know. We're just sitting here bullshitting.
Yeah. Just it's longer I'm not getting my ice cream.
I haven't seen Beat in a while. I didn't see him all week. I was off YouTube. We didn't get to see. We had our Thanksgiving on Tuesday, so I missed the Beat show.
We had our Thanksgiving on Tuesday. I slept most of Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thursday, I slept most of that, and I was cooking. And then Friday,
yeah, how did that work out? Did you cook a whole bird?
So the bird didn't work out.
Oh.
Some things happened.
It was frozen? Yeah, it has to be completely thawed.
We've already had this discussion.
Yeah.
It was a pretty long discussion, but we made everything else.
That's nice.
And it was good.
It was the same thing with our dinner.
Yeah.
Everything was good except
the
that
turkey.
shitty bird.
Yeah.
Every year I try to cut corners, and every year I'm slapped in the bird.
Well, this year we actually tried to make the bird without cutting corners, and we had a problem.
Well, it's cutting corners, not thawing it out. You want to?
It had been sitting in that fridge for like 5 days, and it was still frozen.
Really? It should have been thawed out by then.
It's
It
not.
must have been some massive bird.
It's still not.
I'm
telling you.
Maybe I'd have brought it out on the counter. I don't know.
Beat After Beat has been networking.
What does that mean? He's networking with different channels to get more subs?
Maybe.
Yeah, you're really good at that. We don't do that. I don't, because you know what? It really doesn't matter to me how many subs we have.
Mm-hmm.
And all that stuff. I can't compete, so I don't play the game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this for fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows. That's why his channel is so much better.
Yeah, Beat After Beat says yes.
Yeah.
So he's talking to other channels.
He's really good at networking. And people seem to really like you. The people that interact on your channel are truly happy to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a wide swath. He's got egg farmers in New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Got guys down in Florida. He's got people in Arkansas.
Mm-hmm. I heard of that place.
And all over.
Beat After Beat is now international.
Ooh, who'd you hit? I know you got Mississippi.
Because I respect people.
Yeah, you do. You have he's got that magic pixie dust, that undefinable quality that people like.
Mm-hmm.
They play in there. Well, what are we doing here? We're doing our most popular show, television that matters.
We got
We're
one
talking
fan
about
here.
And you know what? I'm gonna give you a little preview. The reason we thought of The Good Place, not just because it's a good show.
Asia, Japan, Germany, etc.
Wow. Do you know my single, I'm in Love with a Robot?
Popular in Germany.
It's popular in Germany for some reason. The analytics say the Germans can love I'm in love with a robot.
Robot.
Beep, 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 beep.
Robot.
Robot.
It's your song, you should know it.
Yeah. That was my big hook.
Yeah.
Saying
Robot.
Robot.
Russia, too.
Ooh, Russia. Ooh, be careful there.
Yerma.
I don't know about that.
We got a Russian dog.
That place is heating up right now. Hopefully somebody can come in there and fix that.
You ready to talk about the show now?
So we're going to talk about The Good Place because it is a top tier show, and that it was
Yep.
on a network recently, and it's good. A miracle. Because the main channels now don't know how to make shit.
Yep.
Somebody was smart and gave this guy a chance. I can't remember his name.
Tell me about it.
It's like Robbie Shankar.
I don't even
or
remember
something.
how we started watching it. I think you just
I
said, let's
saw it on
watch it.
accident.
Yeah.
Or maybe I saw like a blurb or something. I saw Ted Danson. I'll take a peek. And plus, I like Kristen Bell from Veronica Mars.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, that could be good. And then I watched it. And I was like, you know what? Somebody's got their brain on.
And then we all watched it. It
Yeah.
became a family show.
It did, because it was that good.
We watched it, and then we waited for the next season, and we watched it and waited for the. We were there at ground. What is it? Ground zero? Ground one?
I don't know.
What's the term called?
I don't think we were there for episode 1. I think we had to replay it on Hulu or something. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly. We were pretty early.
We were pretty early.
I don't know if we were there day 1, but we were pretty early.
Yeah.
So last night we were going to watch Monk, and I was too lazy to go get the disc, so I was going to watch it on Netflix while I still have it, because that's about to go bye-bye.
Yep.
And I saw, oh, Ted Danson's in a new show. Let's take a peek.
Yeah.
Cut
You just
to-
said, let's watch this.
Yeah. Cut to, we gobbled down 3 episodes. It's called A Man on the Inside. It's on Netflix.
It's a Netflix original, I believe.
A Netflix original. And you know what? It's made by the same guy that made The Good Place.
And it has Ted Danson in it.
And it has a very Good Place flavor to it.
It does. The humor is Good Place.
I mean, I might want to watch one tonight. instead of Monk has been put on permanent
no.
vacation.
I think we're gonna, because we gotta finish it before we lose Netflix.
Right.
So we're watching it.
Yeah. So we'll probably stay up all night.
You better believe it.
I don't care if we got something due tomorrow.
Well, I just got a day's extension, so.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
That's confirmed?
Yep.
Awesome. Good job. Even though you didn't do it.
I asked.
So what I'm saying is, if you have the ability, you should check out A Man on the Inside, because I like what's going on there.
Yeah.
And you should definitely watch this, The Good Place. Is that coming in backwards?
No, it'll show up right.
It is? Oh, I always have it.
Look
Oh, yeah, it sure does. Okay. See why I have that on? So I can see what's going on.
I have 31 thumbs up for Tuesday's show, and I'm not even there yet.
Really? You get thumbs up before your show even happens? We tried to do
schedule it, and it didn't work.
We cannot figure that out. Every time it's an abortion. Hey, is that Fawn? Fawn, I haven't seen you in a while. How you been, Fawn?
Fawn's here to talk about The Good Place.
Fawn is my favorite floor taco person in the world.
Mm-hmm.
She eats floor tacos. Or she refuses to eat the floor tacos.
Yeah.
Beat always passes out tacos and cocktails on his Tuesday show.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember how the floor thing started, but Fawn refused to eat them.
Mm-hmm.
And she's always trying to get me to eat them.
I bet you'd eat them.
I eat them right up.
Yeah.
Coming right up.
Coming right up.
So, The Good Place.
Give me an idea what the show is.
So, first thing I will tell you is there's only like 50 episodes. So you can get through this entire series toot sweet. And I think they're only about 20 minutes long.
It takes you a while to get through them.
The 20-minute episodes. I could bang out probably 8 of these in a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the show is that good. And they always leave you on a cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Fawn's a little sick.
Oh, sick? What do I hate to hear that?
Y'all.
Everybody's like having problems.
Because it's getting cold.
Yeah, I was sick like this gallbladder thing.
Yeah.
Well, luckily, I'm on an upswing right now, and the doctors are still got their thumb in their butt about what's going on.
Yeah.
Apparently, I can't get an ultrasound quickly unless I go into ER.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't go into ER. I've been there twice, and they made me wait over 8 hours each time and did jack shit.
Mm-hmm.
So now I don't go. I will die one of these days because I refuse to go into ER. And it's the American healthcare system. I don't want to get political.
Beat after beach, just in pain.
If you heard the amount of... Oh, you should see what the gallbladder does.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare. The American medical system, if you knew what I was paying per month, your eyes would water. And they're still cash raping me and giving me the runaround. And it's not the medical people, because they are like, we want to help you, but this is what we've got to do. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. And somewhere in between that, there's a problem. Because they like sucking my time.
Fawn's been sick since Thanksgiving. Hey, me too.
Was it the bird? Did you have some bad bird? Or it's just the thing that's going around?
Beat After Beat was born without a gallbladder.
What?
How do you like them apples?
You know, listen, everything Beat does, I'm jealous of.
Yeah. Now you might gotta get yours.
He's not gonna have a gallbladder problem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be put to sleep, maybe, and they're gonna rip that thing out, and I don't like doing that stuff.
Lame.
I don't like being knocked out.
I love it.
I don't.
I love it.
Because you never know what somebody's gonna do. Now listen, I try to talk to these people before it happens to let them know I will haunt their ass if I die on the table. I'm letting you know right now.
That's what Homer said once.
Oh, did he?
He said, make me a promise. And she's like, anything. He's like, if I don't make it, burn the hospital down. She says, well, I promise to do it.
Well, I'm not going to go that far, but I will haunt you. But I'm not going to burn anybody. I'm just going to bother you like this while you're trying to sleep.
Fawn has a head cold.
Oh, head cold.
Yeah.
At least it's not you know what. And
3 doctors told me that.
They
he's
also
not going to have gallbladder problems.
Apparently in who was having bird flu? It was Ron, right?
I think so.
In the UK, they have a good bird flu. And then I see some other, like polio's coming back. And then the guy, the new president is going to put in, doesn't believe in vaccines or is against them.
Uh-oh.
And I'm a little worried about that.
Uh-oh.
What do I know? I know nothing.
Uh-oh.
But I do know, I don't even know. Did I ever tell you my vaccine story
No.
for the big, you know what?
Yeah.
So a friend of mine who's heavily involved in the medical field said, listen, I'm seeing real people here with you know what, and their lungs are liquefying. That's how bad it is. You're going to get the vaccine immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, sir. Then it said it was time for a booster, and I took the booster, and my lungs have never been the same.
You've just been jacked up.
I have been jacked up from that second one. I think I had a third one after that too.
But is it worse than dying?
Well, that's the question, right?
Yeah.
That's the question. Because I've had that thing probably 3 or 4 times now.
Mm-hmm.
And when I had it before anybody knew what it was, that jacked me up. Oh. I just read a headline. And you know what? I'm not going to talk about it because I hate politics. I'm not going to mention it.
Okay.
But let's just say the politicians, no matter what side you're on, all politicians are a little to a lot shitty. So don't put them up on a pedestal. They're liars. I just read a headline, and they're liars.
Okay.
Whatever comes out of their
Are
mouth,
you begging me to talk about it?
No,
'Cause
I don't.
Not gonna say
I don't want to
so.
talk about politics, but I'll just say they're liars.
Would you tell me what this show's about?
Okay, so I will get off this tangent because that's what I do. This show, and you know what? Can I just tell you something about?
Tell me what the show's about.
All right, here's the show. See these people right here?
Yeah.
This guy here from Florida. This
Mm.
chick here from Arizona. This guy here is from, I can't remember.
You're already kind of spoiling the show.
Why? I'm telling you where the people are from. How does that matter?
The problem is if I tell you, then it's spoiling it.
Oh, so I'm so dumb I don't know. And if you never watched it, so you got to be dumber than me.
You don't know it? Okay.
So this guy and this chick here, they're all dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? This guy is in charge of the good place. And this chick is a computer. Hologram. That's the premise of this show. You get there, this guy sets you up with whatever's next, and the computer answers all your questions. Okay?
That's not the plot of the show.
That is the plot before anything's revealed.
Episode 1. That's not what the show is about.
Well, I don't want to give away that.
You already gave away a big part without even knowing it.
No, it's called The Good Place. Everybody knows
Okay.
you're dead.
Okay.
The Good Place is heaven.
That's not the part I'm talking about. You know what? You keep going.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
there are hijinks after this, but the hijinks are intelligent writing. So when things start to reveal themselves, okay, with this excellent, excellent writing, it's always writing.
Mm-hmm.
And you got good writing, and then you've got talent like this. Everybody does an excellent job on this show. There's no losers in this pack. They're good. And things start revealing themselves, and by the time you get to the end, the twists are fast and furious,
Mm-hmm.
and you're a better person for watching it.
And I think every season they do something interesting.
Yes.
Is what it is.
And each season has a new whatever.
Because then you're like, oh, that's something I would have done if I were deciding what to do for the next season of this show. It's something that makes sense, and they execute it well.
Very well. In fact, there's some parts of it where I'm like, wow, that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
But,
hey, Miss Carpenter's here.
Hey, Miss Carpenter, hope you're feeling better. I think she was saying she wasn't feeling too well either.
Yeah, everybody's having a rough time.
And I think she had the power out last week or something. It was a big storm.
Was that Miss Carpenter? I think that was Miss Carpenter.
Yeah, she had her power out, which sucks. Because what they charge for power is ridiculous. It should work.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, this is sort of a religious show, but does not beat you over the head with it. In fact, it's so...
Is it religious?
It is. It's heaven is by definition.
Well, it's not heaven. It's the good place.
The good place is heaven.
There's the good place and the bad place.
Right.
They don't call it heaven or hell.
They don't call it heaven or hell, but everybody knows. If anybody went to church ever, you know what the good place is. I go to the place. I go to the place. I go to the place.
Other religion where there's a good place. You remember Neelix? How you go to the forest once you die? That's a good place.
He was an alien.
Yeah. Well,
this is planet Earth, and the good place is heaven.
Okay.
And the bad place is hell.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they don't call them that, she's right. They don't say heaven or hell, but they do call the good place and the bad place. And that is the show. But it's done so smartly. And you think, the good place, how can you have more than one episode? I was engaged to the very last episode, number 56 or 57, whatever it was.
I was actually just talking to one of my professors, and she said she had watched the whole show, and she said, "Oh yeah, I cried at the end."
Yes.
The ending was so
perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Very hard to stick a landing on a show like this.
Especially it's been going for a couple seasons, you know.
And a show, well, because they only made a handful a year, but. To stick the landing and to have a show that's modern like this, that's on regular TV, I think this was on ABC or something. Everything about this is a miracle. So, good place, miracle, everything you want. You must like this show because you must like good writing.
Cool.
And good acting. I don't know what more to say about it and I don't even want to give you anything away because things change so much. Anything I would say would ruin the fun.
Yeah.
And even, I know nothing. I knew what was going on that first season, probably by episode 2.
I didn't.
I went, that's interesting. That's my problem. I've seen too much TV.
Problem is, you're right, I don't want to ruin the fun.
Right.
I would talk about episode 1, but even episode 1 would ruin it.
Everything is so beautifully done. It's so funny. I mean, the second that chick gets there, just think about everything in the show. Shit on the wall, your house, your bed, your food, everything is just so perfect. There's like funny.
Oh, the show's funny.
Funny and smart. That's a big difference. Remember, we were talking about The Simpsons. 1 through 8 or 9 seasons. I know it's a cartoon, but I mean, man, the writing is good.
I don't think just because something's a cartoon.
Well, you know what I mean.
No.
A cartoon is something different.
Cartoon nowadays is something different. Back then, yeah, I buy it.
Well, I think they wrote The Simpsons like they were writing Shakespeare.
Shakespeare?
Think about Shakespeare. Shakespeare wrote everything.
Yeah.
Every device that you can come up with. They say there's only 7 stories. Shakespeare hit it all.
Great color, Thomas. Like your laser.
Oh, you like that laser?
I think it's the laser or maybe your amazing shirt.
Oh, salmon?
I should take it either way.
Salmon.
It's
my salmon shirt. I'm trying to wear stuff that's more healthy.
You didn't tell me that we were talking about the good place. I would have brought my signatures.
Where did you get? Tell me what you have and tell me where you got it.
For Christmas, I got a picture. It's like a promo,
right?
Good Place picture of Ted Danson and Kristen Bell. And it has signatures from Ted Danson and Kristen Bell.
And where would you get something that perfect?
I said I got it for Christmas.
I know, but who got it for me? Santa?
You!
Oh, me?
Oh, me?
I'm wonderful.
Oh, Miss Carpenter's saying your shirt color looks good.
Oh, it's salmon.
Salmon.
You missed my joke. I said I'm trying to wear things that are more healthy.
No, I heard your joke.
What's more funny than that?
I think it's more funny that you're mad at me.
It's salmon laughing. Color.
Yeah.
You eat salmon to be more healthy. I roped it into a shirt. I'm wearing stuff
now
that
you're beating me over the head with it, it's not as funny anymore.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I don't think so.
I can't even think of anything else.
You look great, Thomas, Fawn says.
Thank you.
Does anyone say how great I am, except you don't have the camera facing towards me at all?
What do you mean? It's mostly your face.
They can't see my shirt.
Oh, what? I'm tired of that thing falling down. So we're gonna have to
Kirby.
live with it.
This is my Kirby
Should I
shirt.
show my muscles?
There you go. Oh yeah, you can show those muscles.
I gotta work on those muscles.
Hello, Fawn. Saying hi to everybody. This is a great shirt, by the way.
What is that?
This is Kirby.
Oh, Kirby. You stand up a little bit. Show the people what a Kirby is. Who is Kirby?
There
it
the pink
is.
guy.
It's Kirby.
Yeah, and you got Meta Knight, and you got King DDD. He's great.
Yeah, all right.
There, Miss Carpenter said I look great.
You do.
Yeah, there you go.
You always look great.
No.
Every now and then I have a shirt that's pretty good.
You were making fun of me last week.
This one's Santa. You were a little greasy.
Yeah, because I just finished cleaning and I didn't get a chance to wipe myself off from sweat.
Oh, sweat, yeah. Well, that was the day we were picking those DVDs.
That too. I was probably sweaty earlier from that.
What a great
and
show.
It carried over.
So is there anything you can say
Thank
about...
you, Fawn.
Is there anything you can say about The Good Place that's not going to ruin it?
No.
I think we hit every button you could hit without ruining it.
You can't... Yeah, I mean, we originally did this show to talk about the pilots of episodes, but we can't even do that.
Yeah, anything we would say would give it away.
Yep.
And it would spoil...
a great show.
A great ride.
Yep.
And some of the reason it's a great ride is because you got no idea what's going on and what keeps going on. And then when you think they're in a corner, they just go into a new house.
I'm trying to think if I remember everybody's name. We got Eleanor.
Eleanor's the main girl. Kristen Bell. Veronica Mars herself.
Chidi.
Chidi is the guy who is like super smart. He's like a professor.
Tahani?
Tahani. She is a socialite.
What's Ted Danson's name in the show?
I can't remember. You're right.
Isn't he?
That's a good question. Well, Ted Danson is the boss.
He's the boss, but I don't remember. Michael,
that was
his name was Michael.
Beautiful.
Janet.
Janet is the computer
lady. And then Jianyu.
Jianyu is the retard from Florida.
Doesn't that kind of give it away? That's what I was trying to say earlier.
Oh, really?
It does.
Huh.
Good work.
Sorry.
Okay. Pretend you didn't hear that.
Well, you got to have the archetypes, right?
It's revealed later.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Everybody, could you pretend I didn't say that?
That's what I was trying to tell you earlier, and you were fighting me on it. I'm like, if I tell you, then I was going to draw more attention to it.
Well, maybe that'll hook people in.
Fawn says, Thomas, you want a taco on the floor?
Yeah, I do. I'm actually a little hungry. My dinner was not enough.
Excuse me.
It was delicious.
A great dinner.
But it just wasn't enough. Today I was like, that's not enough. I need a little more.
Well, why don't I go get you some ice cream?
I was like, I wish there were some salmon pieces in this.
Let's forget our troubles with a big bowl of strawberry ice cream. It's the Simpsons.
Strawberry ice cream?
It's the Simpsons.
You have a lot of Simpsons reference. I don't know.
That's when Lisa was creating that doll and she was saying that the doll was sexist because that's one of the things it says.
That she wanted... Oh,
let's forget our troubles with a big bowl of strawberry ice cream.
I don't think that's sexist. Everybody likes strawberry ice cream.
But then the funny thing was, Marge was like, I grew up on those dolls and I was fine. And then she said that, and then she made the doll say it, word for word. So, that was the joke.
I know, I understand the joke. I don't agree with it.
Beat After Beat just uploaded another Shorts video, and I have 5 screens on now.
How many new Shorts have you made? Because I went through them like a couple weeks ago. I went through each one of them. Is this just one that's new?
Another Shorts video. That's all I can say.
Bless you.
Excuse me. I'm having throat problems. Cool beat. Oh. Mike Schur is the guy?
How do you say that?
Mike S-H...
I can't even read that.
Okay, great.
Oh, yeah. TV series from Mike Shakur.
But it looks like he did The Office and Parks and Recreation, which I heard are 2 good shows.
I've tried to watch both of those, and boy, is it painful. But I will tell you, I have a bias of any show that's like fake documentary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm annoyed by that. That may be hurting my enjoyment of it.
That's not true.
I don't like comedy.
What We Do in the Shadows.
That somehow that works. That is so good that
You
it
said, I
it
don't
beats the
like shows that
documentary.
pretend to be documentaries. I'm like, that's literally what that show is.
But the problem is it's so far out there
Yeah.
that it's like Gene Simmons, right? He dig himself a big hole, but he did such a good job that
Uh-huh.
he overcame it,
Beat
right?
After Beat says I have 3 new shorts videos.
Ooh, all right.
There you
We
go.
gotta check those out.
Yeah, and they said they're gonna go watch it once the live is over.
The shorts?
Yeah.
Other people are, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I was never able to get into The Office and Parks and Rec, but I know people who have, and I think they're smart people. So maybe there's something I'm missing, or maybe it's just not my thing. You know?
Yeah. Well, I'll have to try it. I hate it when there's a show like that and I don't get it.
You just gotta give it time, I guess.
But I don't. It was that one that everybody loved, Modern Family.
That's funny.
I couldn't get through an episode.
I was just about to bring up Modern Family. That was one I never got, but Leo put it on. And just episodes played. And I got into it.
Really?
Yeah, the longer you sit there with it, you get invested.
Okay, so the one joke I saw was the 2 gay dudes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're sitting in the camera and they're going to tell this story. And I mean, within 1 second of them starting the story, I knew what the punchline was. And it went on for like 10 minutes about how they went into a movie and they thought they were going into an R-rated movie or something. And it turned out it was a cartoon and they were yelling stuff and profanity. And I was just like, you went into the wrong theater? That's the punchline?
Mm-hmm. Well, if you base it off one thing you saw.
Oh, fair enough. But it seems like there was a lot of yelling.
Because, like I said, I got to sit and let it build on me for a while.
But isn't it mostly people yelling? And then they'll say something. They'll go, well, yeah. And then they go and look right into the lens. A lot of that, right?
That's mainly The Office. Isn't that the thing?
I don't know.
In The Office, they do the looking at the camera.
I tried watching one episode of that. They took somebody's stapler and put it in Jell-O, and they were laughing. And I'm like, is that funny?
Beat After Beat is set to go live Christmas Eve.
Ooh. Christmas Eve, I will be all alone. I can show up to that show.
There you go. I'll make sure not to come visit, so you can just watch the Beat After Beat show.
Oh, you could watch too. But my friend is going to be gone.
I think where's our friend?
He has to work.
Oh, it's on a weekend?
I don't know. There was some special. No, she actually talked herself into not working on a weekend to do somebody a favor.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, and no extra money. In fact, she's probably going to take less.
That's lame.
It's lame, but that's the game, right?
It'll be a regular show, he says. Well, yeah, but it's still fun.
What do you mean by that, regular?
It's a regular show on Christmas Eve.
Is Christmas Eve a Tuesday this year? I thought it was Christmas Eve was Wednesday.
What if he's just doing a regular show on Christmas Eve?
Well, his main...
Why are you overcomplicating it?
His main regular show is to tell you what releases are coming up and pour drinks and tacos.
I will have some eggnog with y'all. See, he's doing something a little festive.
Okay. I'm liking that. I don't drink, though. Is it going to be Shirley Temple eggnog?
You can have a regular eggnog, I'm sure.
I think regular means alcohol in it.
Regular eggnog does not have alcohol in it. It's spiked eggnog.
I don't think that's true. People out there, isn't normal eggnog with alcohol? And then sometimes they somehow make it without alcohol?
Sorry, I'm doing some silent investigating. Well, yeah, I understand it's not always made with alcohol, but...
My understanding is it always is. There you go. Eggnog.
I love eggnog just the way it is, so no...
So when you say you love it just the way it is, does it...
eggnog.
I thought the standard was eggnog had alcohol in it.
I don't think so.
Is that not the standard?
I don't think that's the standard. I think eggnog is eggnog, and then people add alcohol to it.
I don't drink it, so I don't know.
I've had eggnog, and it's good. Mm-hmm. I did it last year.
You liked it because you were drunk?
Well, there wasn't any liquor in it, so that'd suck. Got it right out of the store.
The amount of stuff that happens that I don't know
Eggnog
about.
to me is non-alcoholic, see?
Really? Well, I don't know how I got that idea. Maybe because the people I hang out with.
Maybe because you're a big booze head.
Well, I don't drink, but maybe people I'm around.
Mm-hmm. They just call it spiked eggnog.
I've never heard that term.
I've heard it all my life.
I've heard spike the punch bowl.
There's spike the punch bowl.
I've never heard of spiked eggnog.
Spiked eggnog. all right.
I think it's like hard liquor too. Boy, do I really not like hard liquor.
Well, thanks. Well, you got anything else to say about The Goop?
No, go watch it, please.
Go
If you want to laugh.
This episode has been going on 45 minutes.
Well, because we have so much to say.
Thomas is a booze head, Miss Carpenter says.
Yeah, I don't. Especially I got on a medicine
I'll
and
pass on the eggnog.
I think I had some wine
Mm-hmm.
and I got so sick because the medicine is like, hey, asshole,
Mm-hmm.
we told you no alcohol.
Yeah, you just did it anyway.
Well, but one glass and I was like, oh.
Good work. Good work.
That's the game. I love a little bit of wine. It's called, I think it's called a Riesling.
I know what a Riesling is.
Yeah, and if you get a Riesling bottle of wine that says late harvest on it, there's nothing better. And it's got to be like damn near frozen,
Well, there you go.
close to it. But I can't have it anymore, so whatever.
You'll be fine.
I'll be okay.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Ava's
Alvo.
here. I see. I can't see.
There's a new person called Alvo who showed up.
Hey, Alvo. What do you think of The Good Place? Have you seen it? Does anybody ever take advice from people to tell them a show? People tell me to go watch a show all the time, and guess what? I never do.
Yeah, I don't like doing that. So I guess that's why your show doesn't work. People don't like being told what to watch.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's also for, hey, maybe you've seen it and you want to chat about it. There's nothing
Hey,
more
man.
fun than talking about a show that you agree on with
The
somebody.
problem is we can't spoil it, so
That's the problem with this
how
one.
do you talk about it?
Can't really spoil it because there's so many little diamonds
Mm-hmm.
that you don't want to spoil.
Well, you already spoiled a big one, so don't worry.
I guess I forgot. I really think of that guy in that context, but you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I want to thank everybody for showing up for our little show, The Good Place, television that matters. And I want to say, see this and enjoy it, and also try A Man on the Inside on Netflix with Ted Danson.
That came out this year, right?
I think that's like this week.
This week?
Yeah, or a week or two.
Whoa.
I don't know, but they're doing some good stuff over there.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say it's as good as The Good Place yet because I've only seen 3.
Yeah, we got to
Okay.
see the whole thing first.
But you want a better life?
Beat After Beat says thanks for sharing. Well, there you
It's
go.
our pleasure. We love talking about television.
I like TV.
And if one person watches this and their life is better, this show was worth it. I love television.
Great live stream. Oh, thank you, Fawn.
I like that. Fawn,
Thanks,
you are a diamond.
You get a taco not on the ground.
Miss Carpenter is a diamond.
Cheers.
Beat is a double diamond.
Oh, don't start handing out diamonds now.
Hey, listen, you know how hard it is? I'm trying to get him to give me a gold wrench on his channel.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
just
you
have a
don't
regular
get it.
color. He just won't cough up that gold wrench.
Uh-huh. You're not happy with the regular wrench?
I don't like the wrench.
We
It's
gave
all right,
him a
but
regular wrench.
Listen.
We didn't give him the gold.
I got to get a gold.
Yeah,
Our
yeah.
account's too small to give golds.
Oh, you can't give a gold?
Yeah.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would.
Diamond dog.
Diamond dog.
Diamond
All right,
dog.
so thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoy your Sunday night. I hope anybody who's not feeling well, I hope you feel better. That stinks.
Even me?
Yes. I think you're on the mend, aren't you?
Oh, the best.
Yeah. You're doing much better. But I do hope you do get better, too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You ready to say goodbye?
And we're going to say goodbye from beautiful BB, Arkansas. So long. Say